Hi, I'm Austin Higgins. I'm going to take you through my handwritten product requirements templates. These templates are designed for anyone with any background to come up with, document, and define new technology product ideas. The next stage of designing and defining new products is the new product vision. It's very easy, once you have a new product idea, to want to start getting into every little feature and doing user experience mock-ups and wireframes and interviewing customers, and all of that is extremely important. But it's also helpful to go through some basic templates and basic processes to document all of the things that you want to do and document it early so that you can share with other people and can influence decisions down the road. For the new product vision, there's a couple of questions that then turn into a kind of Mad Lib style template that can help you describe what you want to do to other team members in your organization, some partners, some vendors, and anyone else that you want to work with on designing the rest of a new product. So we're going to continue with our budget tracker example, and we'll start with just a few questions. So who is your product for? Young to mid professionals, probably not more seasoned, or maybe not people who have their finances really in control, maybe on the younger side. What do your users want to do with your product? Track their finances, very straightforward. What is your product called? Budget tracker. What type of product is it? It's a web application. It could be an app, could be desktop, could be cloud-based, it could be anything. But for our example, it's a web application. What does your product do? In the simplest terms, it tracks and displays information. What are alternatives to your product? Customers could just look at their bank statements every month. They could have some sort of spreadsheet, Excel. They could use Google Sheets. They could use or other products, or they could just do nothing, which a lot of people do. So how is your product different or better from the alternatives? So if we look back at bank, spreadsheets, or nothing, our product budget tracker is automated, which is helpful, and also has a very simple user interface, very simple user experience. So you go through these 7 questions, which are very straightforward, and you put a couple phrases for each of them. Then you take these 7 questions and you put them into this Mad Lib style product vision that's on the bottom of this template, and you create a few sentences that is very straightforward for what you want to build. This will be helpful for dealing with people in your organization that are in, marketing, or in the finance group, or in the technology groups. Instead of just saying, hey, I want to build this budget tracker that helps people do a couple of things, you have a formal template that you can share. So you have a few blanks, where you can pull information from the questions, as well as numbers that reference back to the questions. So we'll start here with that number 1. Up here, what was the question? Who's your product for? Young to mid-professional. So we changed this a little bit to financially concerned people. So I'll read this straightforward. For all financially concerned people who want to track financial health, our product Budget Tracker is a web application that tracks and displays users' financial information. Unlike spreadsheets or banks or nothing, our product is automated with a simple and clean user interface. You don't have to necessarily copy exactly the answers from these questions down into this template. The questions are to help you think specifically who the product is for, and we started this in the new product overview, but then to adjust as needed to fit into our Mad Lib style template. So you don't have to write exactly simple UI and automated. You can change it a little bit so it flows better, so it makes a little more sense. The point is, answer a few questions and then translate that over into a template that you can share with other people. Next, we're going to go over new product tiers.